can't explain it, but I like what I like. Maybe it's me who has the problem. I just hate sleeping alone at night. I sleep much better when there's someone by my side. I sleep much better when there's someone by my side. I know I feel good, don't it? I can't be a lover. A few more shots now. Put myself together, let me think. For a minute, let me think. Goddamn, let me think. Hold up. You know you want my love, baby, but these niggas got me twisted up. Yeah, and I don't wanna really kill a vibe in it. I know I had a whole bunch of drama with my friends. I know I had a lot of fucking drama with my ex. Looking, I don't wanna really do this karma shit again. I don't wanna really do this karma. You know I'm tryna give to these commas. You know I'm tryna give to these commas. How would you feel if your mama knew about it? Said I deserved better. Since then I ain't heard from you. Not a word from you. Yeah, do you know how I feel to go to sleep without it? I sleep much better when there's someone by my side. I sleep much better when there's someone by my side. I know I feel good, don't it? I can't be a lover. A few more shots now. Put myself together, let me think.
What up?
What's going on? What the deal is?
I'm just mad she came in on my song like that.
Yo.
That song is the shit, man. Like,
That's that Courtney Shilo from
Yes.
Beaumont, Texas.
Beaumont.
Beaumont?
She tried to say Duval and Beaumont
Duval.
together.
Can we get my mic turned down a little bit?
It's
Thank you.
Nah, what happened to the mics?
What
I don't
happened?
hear
You
my-
turned the mics
mics
completely
went-
off?
You turned us off?
Yo?
Check.
Mike.
Oh, we good? Oh, we in the
Nah,
headset?
why we can't hear ourselves?
But there's people out here that can't hear us
yeah,
and
they
need to hear us.
They need to hear us, bro.
They need to hear me.
God damn.
I got something to say.
Damn right.
I got something to say.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Shout out to Courtney Shilo in the building.
You have now tuned in to your favorite podcast, Love, Lust, Sex, and Music.
All right. That's a sick music.
Oh,
Music.
sick.
How much you had to drink?
One drink.
Shit. One drink get you like that?
She had two.
2 drinks.
2 drinks.
2 drinks. All right, I'm your girl, Trina. She funny.
It's your boy Remy Roe.
Why you took so long? And this key so serious.
He had the drinks. That's the problem.
He had the drink.
He had the drinks, and we. Remy, where you talk? Tell them where we live from.
We live from Take a Lounge, man.
Yeah.
On
You
the
know?
God's way.
Shout out to my boy Ronnie who been so hospitable these past few days.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
loaned
yes.
us his place, let us get this shit popping over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
that's a big look right there.
Listen, we turned 1 year old. Do you feel one? Do you feel like we toddlers now? We just started walking.
It's that new.
Is that new?
We still that new.
We still at new hottest
Nah.
podcast.
Hottest
That's
podcast.
what's up. Hottest podcast in Central Florida.
All right, so listen, I think tonight's drinking word should be any word in our name. So if somebody say love, somebody say lust, somebody say sex, somebody say music, they need to have a drink.
Sex.
All right.
I don't got no drink.
I ain't got no drink. What happened?
We all.
Y'all slipping.
Did nobody had got us no drink?
I'm the only one got a drink.
Tae Le Brae.
Tay,
We need you.
Tay, where you at, man?
Tae Le Brae.
We need you to go make a. You need to put an order in.
All right, so listen, we got some special guests. We're gonna interview tonight, and we're gonna get right into the show. Anybody want to talk about last night real quick?
Shit. Last night was dope. It was a good look for the podcast. We really bought the city out. You know, we had some heavy hitters in the building.
A lot of love.
Shout out to Tampa Tony. Shout out to Prophet,
H.
Mulani, my cousin Flyboy, H. Pusha
Courtney
Preem,
Shilo.
My dog C-Bane,
Dream Child.
DC, you know, we was all it was a nice look, you know. Can't forget none other than Texas own Courtney Shilo.
We're gonna bring Courtney up here in a minute because Courtney got numbers. Numbers opened up for us. Numbers opened up for us.
Yeah,
last
shout
night.
out to Numbers, Lambo Numbers, man. He did his thing last night.
And DC, he had killed it last night.
Yeah,
we
man.
had a hot show last night. We had a nice little lineup. The vibe was good. It was a good year, way to bring in our 1 year anniversary.
And you know what's crazy? DC wasn't even on the ticket to perform.
And neither was Numbers.
And neither was Numbers. But DC came and whispered him in. He said, Remy, man, next time y'all gotta
sound like that?
He sounds like Remy, man, next time y'all gotta get me on the ticket, man. I said, you ain't said shit, dog. We'll get you on here tonight. For real? I said, yeah, we got you. So I pulled some strings, got him on. He did something. And I like DC, man. He a real cool dude. He blessed my album with a 5-track, which we going to drop soon. So,
all right, well, let's talk about that because we interview everybody. But, you know, we got one of Tampa's OGs sitting right in between us, Kiki. So we never get to interview Remy. And he got this.
Kiki won and we ain't interviewed him yet.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all got the best thing smoking sitting in.
So he got this new album out. What perfect timing.
Yeah, it ain't out yet. Just a
the
single.
song,
Yeah,
single.
on everything. It's on all platforms. You can go on iTunes, any platform and pretty much get it. But the album coming up right behind it. No setbacks. So, you know, it's gonna be definitely a good listen.
What gave you the inspiration to get back in the studio?
My life, shit always happening. Music always been my passion anyway, so you know. Damn, you just.
His mic ain't
Hey
even
KJ,
working
you
on
don't
purpose.
really. KJ, you don't even want these setbacks.
So listen,
I took a big setback in 18.
Can we really hear why did Remy come out of the studio? Yeah, just come out and just hit the studio. Can we really? Let's interview him. Come on.
Thing is, I ain't never left the studio.
Okay.
Only thing is, I just ain't never really put a solo album out. I got projects that I done did collectively. I mean, I've been constantly. I ain't never left. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been going, man?
Shit. It seemed like for a minute, man. I got a nice body of work between me, Fly Squad, my cousin Fly Boy. Shout out to Fly Money Music in the building.
Shout out Red Rain.
You know, my cousin Big 1534. We got a project dropping. So it's a lot of work. You know, Hillsboro. They was all here last night too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, once y'all did that, Slow It Down, that killed them, boy.
Slow It Down is always
Slow It
gonna
Down
be
is my
a fan
song.
favorite. Everybody love that record, man. So, and it was a lot of fun making the record. It's definitely a lot of fun performing the record. You know what I'm saying? So,
and y'all got a nice little video treatment that y'all did for the song.
So what's the next move for Remy Roe?
The next move, beyond dropping the project.
He don't even belong up here. I don't know why.
No, I really don't. But you know what? You know behind the scenes for so long.
He's
I know,
really,
right?
And he's trying to be funny.
Behind the scenes for so long.
How your producer get all in the video?
All in the video.
How your producer get all in the goddamn video?
About Remy Roe,
Suge,
Kiki,
God
the lovely
damn.
Kiki, Tatas,
Boy.
and you know.
If you don't take your ass and get back over there behind the computer.
My freckle face friend.
He different.
Yeah.
Hey, I love you, KJ,
you gotta
man.
love me.
I gotta love you.
All right, so
Hey.
finish tell us about the project.
So, on the real, things I got going on besides, my mic keep cutting in and out, so y'all apologize with me. But things I got going on besides the music is I also got a clothing brand that I just launched, Superb. I passed out some promo pieces tonight, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting some pictures, you know, for those who gonna, you know, take a picture and send it back. But
Don't forget we got this love, sex, and music.
also, yeah,
That's-
exactly.
That's at least 4 sips, Trina. But we also got
Damn.
a merchandise as well.
Sip to that. Love, sex, music.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, you know, we got the clothing brand. Also, I don't know if y'all been following, but we really giving back to the community.
We saw that.
We
We
just
saw
did a
that. We
big
saw
food
that.
drive to the homeless. We gave out like over 200 lunches. You
That's
know,
a big deal.
to the unfortunate.
That's a
And,
real big
you know,
deal.
and
That's a real
that's
big
something we gonna keep going on a regular basis. You know, and we ain't doing that for no pro bono. We ain't putting no ads in the paper. We ain't doing no shit to try to get no no pat on the back. That's just something we want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I got a group of guys that I work with, not just guys, but guys and ladies, and we all come together and we sit down, we brainstorm on ways to come up with ways to kind of give back to our community, you know, since we all came from the struggle, pretty much.
All right,
Test,
so
1, 2. Test,
I don't
1,
know
2.
what's going on with the
Okay,
mic.
we got this mic back. Okay.
I don't know what's so back to this project. So do you have any collabos in this project? I know that you and your cousin Fly do a lot of collabos, and you and Busta are really tight. So who can we expect on this album other than DC?
Other than DC, you can expect Fly, you can expect Big Five. I ain't really going too crazy with the features. I got a few others. Numbers hit me up last night and said he want to get on there, so me and him may get one in, but I ain't really trying to go too crazy with the features. I want to be, because it's really more personal about my story, so I'm really kind of selective on who I'm going to let get on there, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So when are we looking for this? When is this new project going to be out?
Ideally, I want to have it ready for my birthday, May 17th. You know, May is a beautiful
Taurus
month.
season.
Right, Taurus season. We got Memorial Day. We got all of, you know, everything go down in May. Mother's Day, all that good shit. So I'm gonna have it ready sometime in May.
All right. I know what's going on. I know you guys are working on a video for one of your songs.
Right.
So what's going on with that?
It's coming real soon, like real soon.
All right,
real
Remy.
soon.
All right. So you sound like you got it in the pocket. You get solo artist, indie radio, indie record label, and you got the podcast
indie record
going
label.
on.
I own all my
you cut
publishing.
Hair, you got a clothing line.
Right.
You got a regular 9 to 5. So you got your
Man,
hands in a
look.
lot of pots.
I don't even count my 9 to 5 because that shit does just temporary. Like what I'm building is a brand. It's something bigger than what somebody can ever hand me a paycheck for. You know, I want to build something and establish something to where my kids can say, you know what, I ain't got to worry about filling out no W-9. I can help, you know, come work for the company, the family brand, and keep building this brand. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the most important thing is legacy.
Also keep in mind, I got not only got a clothing line, but I also got a t-shirt printing business. So we don't just make Superb. We actually print up t-shirts for those business owners who need shirts or anybody that's looking to get their own shirts done. So it's not just a clothing line. It's actually a printing company. You know.
All right, so that's dope. So we got a little bit in with Remy, but we got some other guests we want to bring up here. So I think we should bring Courtney Shilo up next.
Let's get up.
Y'all ready to get Courtney Shilo up here?
Come on, Courtney. Come on up
Come
here and
on
sit
up
up here
here,
with
Courtney.
us, man.
Come on. That's my best friend.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Ah.
Baby, it's me who has the problem. I just hate sleeping alone at night. I sleep much better when there's someone by my side. I sleep much better when
That's real.
there's someone by my side. I know I feel good.
All right.
I love this record, Courtney.
Listen, Courtney.
You did your thing on this too.
Let me think.
Trinity, you're not gonna do us like you did us last night.
Courtney, let them hear you. Just hit a lick right quick before you turn the music down. Let the people just a
He
lick.
want to hear a little.
Just a little bit. Bless them with a little bit. Turn the music up a little bit, KJ.
I don't wanna really kill the vibe, and I know I had a whole bunch of drama with my friends. I know I had a lot of fucking drama with my ex. Looking, I don't wanna really do this karma shit again. I don't wanna really do this karma. You know I'm tryna get to these commas. You know I'm tryna get to these commas. How would you feel if your mama knew about it? You said I deserve better. Since then I ain't heard.
Why you
from
stingy with the
I
volume,
don't
nigga? Turn
worry
it up.
from you. Yeah, do you know how you go to sleep without it? I sleep much better when there's someone by my side. I sleep much better when there's someone by my side. I know I feel good, don't it? I can't meet lover. A few more shots now. Put myself together, let me think. For a minute, let me think. Goddamn, let me think.
All right.
Hey, give it up for Courtney Shilo, Texas on in the
Texas
house.
on.
She is only here for a weekend, so y'all make sure y'all get at her, man. Show her some real Florida love while she in town for the weekend.
So happy to be back, guys. Thank y'all for having me.
To have you back.
Oh, Courtney, you family.
She got so much
Right.
love last.
She got so much love last night because you know what? People like real music. So when you get real music, people appreciate that. So no matter where you can go somewhere and not know a person in the room. They can relate to the music.
That's the one thing that link
music
people.
is a universal language.
Yeah, universal. Tell the people where they can go and find your music, because you got a few people in here. They might download it right now.
Yeah, you can find me everywhere. You can find me on iTunes. I'm on Apple Music. I'm on Google Play, Spotify, Tidal, all the streaming services, and SoundCloud too. If you if you
That's
want
what's
to listen
up.
for free, and YouTube as well.
All right. So how you feel being back in that little state at the corner that kicked the water?
Nah, it feels good. It feels really good. I love the Sunshine State. The weather's great. I ain't got sick, no allergies, nothing since I got here.
That's the first thing she said when I picked up from the hotel. She said, "You know what? I love this weather."
It's beautiful. It really is. It really is. It's always raining in Beaumont. Well, I guess it's because it's April too, but it's always cloudy and rainy. And come here, it's like beautiful weather. So
Y'all tornadoes and hurricanes and everything
yeah,
up
we
there.
do get the,
Huh?
y'all get hurricanes too though. Y'all Florida, y'all get the hurricane.
No, I think hurricanes scared of Florida.
Only hurricanes we got as a football team.
They come close enough so we can get a FEMA check, and then them bitches curve. They curve at the last minute and go to Texas and Louisiana and South Carolina.
Yeah,
I think they scared of Florida for real. They don't never come here.
Harvey was horrible.
Matter of fact, we need.
Y'all named y'all whole Miami
no,
Hurricane. Y'all got a whole team named after the.
Hey, look, on the real matter of fact.
When that hurricane came, I hit 95 north.
Shit.
It took my ass to Virginia.
Yeah, you gotta get out of here.
Hurricane come here, nigga be looking for some days off from work. We go stock up on liquor and beer and chips.
Yeah, it's like a party.
Hurricane parties.
It was serious. It was very serious.
That hurricane destroyed my gazebo in the backyard.
It didn't do. It did not have that tree fall on my damn truck.
That food for Florida, boy. Look here. My deep freeze ain't never been that damn full. I ain't lying.
Long ass lines.
I was outside walking when the power surge happened.
Well, we had sirloins and shrimps for days and crab legs and everything.
So it's almost
Well, you went in the grocery store and got real bougie. You ain't buy none of your regular shit. You telling the kids, come on, throw
Ain't
that
no
shit in the
damn
bucket.
chicken.
Throw that shit in the bucket. Yeah, we finna get that.
Y'all acting a fool. But
Trying to
Courtney,
tell
it's
you.
been about a whole year.
Almost.
It's been a while. Almost
July-
a year. It's been a little less than a year.
Yeah, a little less than a year. So what you been working on? Because you came down
New
here.
album coming.
You killed them when you dropped Let Me Think, and then you have Placement, some of your older songs and stuff like that you're doing, and then you just dropped this new single. Tell us what you've been up to.
So I'm currently working on a new project. My first single from it is called IOU, the letter I, the letter O, and the letter U. It's produced by Darrin. He's watching right now on my Facebook.
Oh,
Live.
that's
Hey,
what's up.
Shout
Hey
out to him.
Darrin, how are you?
Hey, can you turn Courtney mic up just a little bit?
Yeah, so that's my first single, IOU. I'm also have another single coming out soon called Delirious. I just shot the IOU video. I'm still waiting on the wanted to come back, but it's about 2 weeks ago I shot that video, so I'm excited about that.
So listen, this IOU here is
that
serious.
IOU is the shit, man.
Because
I love that record.
The song say when the rabbit got the gun. Tell them
Yeah.
about when the
Nah.
see, because these dudes out here don't know about when the rabbit got the gun, Courtney.
Yep.
So you got to explain to them what happened when the rabbit. Tell them what happened when the
That's
rabbit.
just an old saying. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That just means when the shoe's on the other foot. Sorry, people don't like that. Whenever the woman does what a man does, a lot of men they get offended when you try to play the game.
Yeah,
so
they get their pennies in a bunch.
yeah, they
huh?
do.
Listen.
Yeah.
They don't know we super sleuths with that. We know how to check that. We know how to check it all. I can have a code in your phone or everything that's going on. I
Hey,
get it sent to my.
You can learn a lot from a woman.
So you get mad or you get even. That's my philosophy.
it is.
You either
There
gonna
it
stay
is.
and cry,
You can learn a lot
or
from
you
females,
gonna
man. They'll
listen,
tell you,
cheat back.
don't dish
You got
what you
two
can't
options.
handle. You know
That
what
voice-
I'm saying?
Right. No, exactly.
That voice,
Yeah.
that face recognition, recognize that face with them eyes closed too. You know.
Oh my god.
Not really. But we had just put somebody on something about even at Sun Pass when you think you riding.
I
and you
damn
good
sure
for the
ain't know.
night, Nah,
Yeah.
we be checking some passes.
I damn sure let know.
That shit too frequent every Friday.
Yeah,
Saturday,
why
you
every
going to the
Friday
same
night you
place.
seem
We know
like
what's
you
going
over
on.
there on the
But you
Selman
work.
Parkway going that way at 6 o'clock in the morning when you know damn well you work downtown Tampa.
You better pay that
Listen,
75-cent toll
I'm trying
fee.
to tell you.
Listen,
Fuck riding through the
Listen.
Sun Pass.
all we gotta do is get
Take
that
the
woman's
back road.
intuition in our gut, and we turn into
Wow.
super sleuth. Okay, I'm checking the phone bill. I know who you called. I'm calling them. I'm acting like I'm delivering shirts or I'm Amazon. And we gonna find out. When we want to know, we know, right, ladies? When we want to know, we know.
Y'all live way across Fletcher, but the Sun Pass say he done been out in Riverview. Yeah, he done been on the Leroy Selman all the way to Riverview. You like, damn. Who the fuck you know? KJ, turn my mic up, dog. I feel like I'm screaming. Thank you. Nah, I ain't drunk.
So where you got that inspiration? I know it's kind of like every person. Was it a past situation or was it just?
It was a combination of things. I just wanted to. Yeah, it was like a shit talking song. I just wanted to prove a point when I wrote that song. Just kind of just talk a lot of shit. So that's what I decided to do.
I ain't gonna lie. That's
Definitely
my
based
shit.
on the situation though.
That's real.
Listen,
And it's one of them relatable situations, ladies.
it's one of those relatable situations. I mean, we all have been there. I guess the fellas do too, but who cares? But we all have been there. We all have been there when the shoe been on the other foot. But
It's all love. Shot.
somebody is not right tonight.
Shot. It's all
Having
love.
things to drink.
Somebody is
It's
not
all
right
love.
tonight.
Shot. Damn,
He's
y'all ain't
really
gonna.
not
Yeah.
the only man out there.
Hey, yo, man, I
He
can
just
hold it.
showing out 'cause
I can
he
hold this
just
shit down
showing
by
out.
myself, though,
He
bro.
never do though. He never do though.
Hey, yo, man, I be up here
You know,
between these ladies every week.
They about to start up again.
Yeah, they about to
So-
see. He get his best friend get up in here and he starts showing out. We don't want to have to make an example out of him tonight.
Man, whatever.
We don't have to make an
So
example out of him
this
tonight.
other new single that you got coming out, Delirious.
Delirious.
Tell us a little bit about
Delirious.
it. What it's about.
Delirious is about, you know how you have your friends, they tell you like the person you're talking to, he's not shit.
He ain't shit.
And you just be like, whatever, like I don't care, like your nigga ain't shit either. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just be like, I don't wanna hear, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to hear that shit.
I don't care, like it's like you care, but you really, if a nigga got you gone, he got you gone.
That
So
sound
that's
like the
kinda
get good.
Oh, that's
That's
what
kinda
I was
what
finna
that's
say.
about.
I'm
That
about to
sound-
sound.
that sound like the-
like somebody
Exactly, you know,
pussy
it's
whoop.
wide
That
open.
sound like that nigga blowing your back out.
That
Like,
sound
damn,
like-
he ain't shit, so. You saying pretty much
You
so.
leave your nigga too, and I leave mine. Like I don't want to hear it. Then he said la 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 la. I don't want to hear it. Like I know it's terrible, but it's just I
Wow.
just try to keep it real in my music. I just try to speak what a lot of people don't want to
Yeah.
say.
That's
Say
real.
what a lot of people don't want to really say.
I like that, man. Music needs substance and it needs real conversations, because this bullshit that's being played on the radio, it ain't, sometimes it's like, you got to talk about real things that everyday people going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I try. I'm trying to be real, as relatable as possible. That's how you get real
All
fans.
Right.
So can we hear a little bit of the song?
Hold
Can
on,
we
wait,
hear a
wait,
little
wait.
bit of the
Before,
song?
I got a question real quick
Go
before
ahead.
we hear. So I know on the last time you were here, you talked about you had gotten into writing.
Yeah.
Both of these songs you wrote yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm very proud of IOU because I pretty much wrote like a couple lines tweaked on the hook, but everything else was totally me when I wrote this. So I'm excited about
All
that.
right.
All right.
It's crazy because last night when you was performing, I think every cell phone camera was on, the lights was on. People was just standing in awe and amazement when you graced the stage
Yeah,
and
it
started
felt
singing.
good. It felt real good.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a beautiful thing. Like, damn.
Lot of love.
Y'all
in
show a
Tampa.
lot of love out here in Florida.
Yeah, that's real.
That's a Florida way. Do we have the song ready to be queued up? No? All right, we'll finish talking.
Delirious.
No, I owe you.
I owe you.
We sorry.
We sorry, they're gonna get it queued up. They're gonna get it queued up.
Yeah, if I
so
pre-
last night, other than your performance, what was other than Remy's performance, what was your favorite performance? Any of the artists?
She's trying.
Prophet. I definitely say Prophet. He always puts it down. I've been hearing a lot about him. I've been following him for a while on Instagram, so
Yeah.
I was excited
Profit
to
dope.
see him.
Okay.
Hmm?
I don't know what I said. Okay.
What?
Nothing, Remy.
I'm just piggybacking off what she said. Damn. Did I say something wrong?
No.
Oh.
You're just so out of it.
You know, sometimes when the rabbit got the cup,
Wow.
Good. Bang bang. Oh, but he. Oh.
Trini,
okay, I
you
see
ain't
what's
gonna do me
going
like
on
that.
here.
Shots fired.
I know, right?
Blocker. All right, so we're about to listen to IOU by none other than Miss Courtney Shilo.
Sometimes you gotta cheat back on a nigga if you wanna make him feel it. Baby girl, don't be a victim, get him back. Let a nigga hit your phone, he react. I've been peeping what you're doing, that's a fact. Cause it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You think you gon' play me and I ain't gon' give me none. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You think you gon' play me and I ain't gon' give me none. You wanna play? Well, I can play too. See, I know this game well, don't give a damn about the rules. I know they say that we can't do what men do, but if a nigga cheat on me, then I'ma get his ass too. See, it's a eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I ain't got time to be crying, hell nah, I refuse. Just keep that same energy when I do it to you. And you can call me what you want, but you won't call me a fool. You ain't the only one, tryna be the only one. Dropped on my horse, so I guess that means you owe me some. Or so you cheating, well now you ain't the only one. Thought I was your only one, let's just say I owe you one. You ain't the only one, tryna be the only one. Dropped on my horse, so I guess that means you owe me some. Or so you cheating, well now you ain't the only one. Thought you was the only one, let's just say you gotta cheat back on a nigga if you wanna make him feel it. Baby girl, don't be a victim, get him back. Let a nigga hit your phone, he react. I've been peeping what you're doing, that's a fact. Cause it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You think you gon' play me and I ain't gon' give me none. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You think you gon' play me and I ain't gon' give me none. So tired of niggas.
Listen. The rabbit got the gun on that one.
Hey, Courtney.
The rabbit got the gun
That's
on that
real,
one
man.
right there. That's gonna be the banger.
I had to tell her my favorite part really is right after the gun cop. Like that's like the best.
Damn.
Listen.
When I was recording, I was like, what do we put at first I thought a gunshot. I was like, we put a gunshot right there. It's like, nah. I was like, what about a cock? I was like, yeah, that's it right there.
Cock sound.
We had to find the perfect gunshot sound for that one little part.
Hey, who doing your production?
Darrin Sipion, out of Port Arthur.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Shout
what's
out
up.
to
Port
him.
Arthur, Texas. Shout out.
All right.
But those who don't know about Port Arthur, that's the home of UGK, Pimp C, and Bun B. God, you know what I'm saying? God rest the dead for Pimp C. Legendary hip hop group.
All right, Courtney. So tell everybody where they can find you out on social media.
So you can find me on Instagram at SHILOSO. And you can find me on Twitter at the same handle. Then you just on Facebook, it's my first and last name, Courtney Shilo. And YouTube is Courtney Shilo as well.
All right, Miss Courtney Shilo.
I want to give a shout out to my son. He definitely her biggest fan.
Oh
Yes. Shout out to John Sean. He started Team Shilo. I heard he getting some shirts made up. So y'all can link up with him if you want to be a part of the Courtney Shilo fan club here in
he
Florida.
like the president of the fan club.
Here in Florida. Yes, we do. And you know what? Speaking of merchandise, we got Love, Lust, Sex t-shirts and panties. And then we got the raffle going that we're going to do at the end.
Yeah, we have
can buy into
50-50
the
raffle. We got the Love, Lust, Sex t-shirts. Make sure y'all cop those, man.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are coming out, so you know they looking at me.
You know y'all
I
have
ain't felt
mosquitoes
nothing.
out here. I thought I was
They must
getting
don't like
away
my
from the mosquitoes in Texas.
They don't like you because when they bite into you, as soon as liquor come out the veins.
That's all that
That's a
sweet
tight
lotion
taste.
y'all done rubbed on.
All right, Courtney. So we're gonna let Courtney get back out here, and we're gonna bring out one of our own. Courtney, I'm gonna miss you. Okay.
Tae Le Brae, where you at?
It's not
Darrin.
Tae Le Brae.
It's their group.
Okay, first and foremost, their group has a name, so let's call them by it.
Oh, okay.
It's Tae Le Brae.
Tae Le Brae, okay.
All right, Tae Le Brae. Y'all need to come on my side because the mics are picking up wind, so y'all need to grab a chair and come on this side, actually.
Fly boy. Hey, me throw on the track. Me throw. You know that. Hey, you can tell I got it, I ain't gotta show it all. Pocket full of dead bodies and I'm tryna blow it all. I came in a party, ain't no posting on the wall. Tell it to me with your body, baby, I don't wanna talk. You can tell I got it, I ain't gotta show it all. Pocket full of dead bodies and I'm tryna blow it all. I came in a party, ain't no posting on the wall. Tell it to me with with your body, baby, I don't wanna talk.
All right. So we got Tae Le Brae up here with us, and it's very
Hola.
special to us because this is one of our cameramen right here, Tae Le Brae. Tae Le Brae, tell them what you got going on, and won't y'all introduce yourselves first?
I'm Tae Le Brae,
Speak loud in the mic, cuz.
multi-talented,
Don't get up here and embarrass me in front of all
Mr.
my friends.
Namaste,
okay?
a.k.a. Spokesman for Jayhawk.
Spokesman for Jayhawk. he real low, but I'm gonna make
On
sure
Nebraska,
I say it loud.
he is the spokesperson of the Jayhawk on Nebraska. So if you need a short stay and you only got $1.50 and you need to stay an hour, he can get you in. All right,
But,
get Darrin the mic.
And I'm Darrin.
Y'all got to
He
talk.
just-
When
Y'all gotta
listen,
talk
when
louder,
y'all
man.
come-
Darrin.
When y'all come and sit down to the big table, y'all gotta
Y'all
talk
gotta
big
speak
boy.
up.
Y'all gotta talk
These
big
people out
man
here
stuff. Y'all
Oh,
gotta
so
drop your balls
speak.
down. Let them know who you is. All right, so tell them what you guys got going on right now. Tell them what you guys got
We're
going on.
working, well, first, it's everything is strategic. We started off with a kid's book. At first, we actually got our own publishing company now. And that is going to be released sometime in August. And then we went to a parody. We realized when Siri came on the show that how easy it is to become, I guess, trendy. Most people might call it clout chasing, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So we use the YMW Melly? Yeah, the murder on my mind when he went to jail and all that. So we used a parody and we called it Burgers on Our Mind, just to make it funny. We're not trying to murder nobody. We're docile. So that right now is looking at about 7,000 views in a month. We launched it, March 1st?
That's dope.
March 1st, and now we're over 7,000 views. So now, back in December, we were already working on a mixtape. We went to high school together. We've been friends for a while. And we were like, hey, he wanted to do music seriously, and I always was behind the scenes, behind the camera. Everybody knew I was multi-talented. I'll sing here. Roe actually introduced me to them. I met Roe. Roe discovered me like 2000, I want to say 13, and I was just like freestyling and rapping. Like, whoa, I'm bringing you to the studio. They're like, okay, cool. Brought me to the studio, and that's how I met Kay. And
I found Tay. He had just graduated high school, and my mic fading in and out. I actually when I discovered, Tay was brought to me by my best friend, which is his cousin, Howard Hojo. So when Hojo introduced, he kept telling me, I got a little cousin, man. I want you to meet him. So when we finally met, Tay, he must have rapped and sang for me for about an hour. Yeah, like straight up. And I was like, man, I'm gonna bring you in the studio. So I brought him to the studio, and then he actually got on the keyboard and he played keys for me and was coming up with just live hooks in the studio. And I'm like, whoa, like this boy had really got some talent. So, and ever since then, I just kind of introduced him to my whole world, and that's how he became a part of the podcast, and he's a part of my music family now. So, and I'm glad to hear that, because I didn't know you guys published a book. So that's dope, man.
We actually we're in the filing stages right now with our work. We got an illustrator. She actually completed everything. The same girl that actually did the art for Burgers on Our Mind. So it was a jewel that we found. She just graduated high school, heading to college. So we really appreciate just networking with different people. We're not scared to go out there and talk to somebody, because a no only means nothing.
Right.
It's your ambition to keep going and keep dreaming. You can't let people detour your way of thinking.
Right.
You have to have a strong mind, especially in this day and age.
That's what I love about you. That you stay positive. You always have a positive
You have
outlook
to.
on life,
Yeah.
even in the most darkest situations. And my thing is that what I want to know was, other than because I remember when you first played Burgers on the Mind for me, and I remember it like it was yesterday. We were sitting in my living room.
We was beating your ass in spades.
We were beating your ass in spades.
Yeah.
And I don't,
Come on,
I don't like
Cheryl.
to call out renegades, but
Hey,
we got.
listen. It was
That's
the
'cause
wings,
y'all ain't met
man.
no real spades players. Yeah.
We was
I was
we was
hungry.
beating their ass in spades, and he played the song for us, but he played quite a few songs, and I said, you know what, they really are on to something. They are really on to something. I think it's a dope way, because people do it all the time, and my thing is, that's how Weird Al Yankovic, he has platinum records from doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what's next? So did you do the video yet for Burgers on My Mind?
No, we didn't do the video because we realized that, okay, it wasn't, sometimes like when you do a project and you sit down and you write things out, it's trial and error. Yeah, it has 7,000 views right now, but that wave is gone. There's no need to try to rekindle that. Now we focus on the mixtape is done, so let's just get the songs out. See, sometimes as artists, I'm pretty sure Roe can relate. We do a lot of songs. We're in the studio all the time, and you just got song after song after beat, but no one heard it. You never released it.
Right.
So sometimes you just have to say, hey, you got to take a step back and say, we're just going to release this, and then we're going to work on something.
Take a break,
original.
right? And I'm gonna tell you too, Tay. I live by this rule, and I always tell like guys who I work with music, we hear the music so much because we make the music. So we listen to it hundreds of thousands of times over and over again, and the music get old to us, so we feel like we got to go back in the studio and make new music. But everybody out here never heard that. So the same way you felt about that music when you first recorded it, the world can feel that same way about it, and it may be old to you.
Facts.
Like I got songs that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, and I'm like, oh, that shit old. But people hearing me like,
It's
you
current.
just recorded that?
It's
like,
current.
nah. You know what I'm saying? So still put it out there, man, because you never know. You sitting on a jewel.
That's what we're doing. We came to the realization, we're like, okay, well, the book is done. Okay, the parody is done. The mixtape is already done. So now it's all about finalizing, getting everything mixed and mastered and releasing that. But we also would do original songs. Like if I make a beat and we're just like, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna do it. One thing about me and everybody up here and anybody who ever heard me freestyle, ever heard just me do music, I don't care what I say. I'm gonna say whatever. I'm one take. I'm gonna freestyle the whole song, and we're gonna pick the best clips that match. And Trina always said, "Don't Tae Le Brae, that's not music. You just say stupid shit. You say stupid stuff." And even the situation when I was signed to a record label, it was like, "Oh, we like you as a singer, but as a rapper, he couldn't see the treasure in the gold." So I realized my words, like, you know what, I can do this by myself, because I know it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. If that makes sense to you.
Everybody has their own style. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Some people write it down. Some people freestyle off the dome. Everybody has their own style. So what works for you doesn't mean it's going to work for somebody else.
Right.
So you have to find what works for you. You have to find your lane, and you have to ride it out. And that's what I love about it, is because you're still in the first season of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you caught it quickly. So now the rest of it is going to be smooth sailing, because when you catch those jewels and stuff in your life, and that first season, your 20s and stuff where it's good, and you can act a fool and you can mess up. See, when you get 40 like me, you got to pay bills. You can't play those games. Sometimes
Should be
dreams have to go
already
to the
paying
back
bills.
burner. But no, I'm talking about.
Paying bills.
But now, I mean like real bills.
Rent is a bill.
It ain't.
Hey,
Landlord wants his money.
The landlord looking for you. But when I say,
everybody got real bills. Shit, I had real bills at 18.
but what I'm saying, in your 20s, you have more play around time. You get to experiment and do more stuff. When you get into, you're preparing yourself to set up a nest egg for when you get older. That's how.
That's real.
That's how it works.
Yeah, man.
All right. So what else y'all got going on?
Let your partner talk. I want to hear. Yeah.
I mean, other than like the book and everything like that, we're just focusing on just trying to do better. Music wise, we got Going Bad probably about to go next, man. We did a little just a little freestyle to that as well.
We can add it.
Going Bad. So
Okay. So y'all make sure we get that. We'll make sure we get that over
Most
to the
definitely.
people. We get it over to the people.
I really just, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I really appreciate the opportunity for the Love, Lust, Sex. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Like us as a family, like we go through our trials and tribulations, but this here, I see the dream in Kiki, Tree, and Roe, that y'all every week we be doing this thing. We really this is like a beautiful thing for us to do. Like, and it's fun, and it has its ups and downs, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all for at
you're a
least
big
giving us
part
the
of that.
opportunity.
You're a big part of
Every
that.
artist that
You're a
came on
big
the show.
part of that.
And Tay, you always been a team player, man. And
You've been a
Real.
big part of that. And then yesterday you videotaped the whole situation, and I know when
Right.
you get
It was
finished
hot.
playing with it.
That's
and you-
real.
I'm a little hefty, I'm hungry.
And my boy worked
Sober.
through. He worked through the elements. You know what I'm saying? It was hot.
Remy, you're not gonna play 3 songs, so you gonna say right into the next person.
And then your girl, she worked the door for us and stuff like that. So y'all know how we do. We nothing but a family. But listen, we're gonna have to start to wrap it up, because the club
They about to
needs
turn off in the club.
They about to turn up in the club, put that music on. So
That's
we're gonna have
real.
to really. But listen, shout out to Red Bull for being
Red
our
Bull, give you
sponsor.
wings.
Shout out to Red Bull. Red Bull, give you wings.
Give you
Sometimes.
wings.
Hey.
Let's
Yeah,
pull
some
this
days.
raffle real quick, Remy, if you want to go ahead, and we're
Sure.
gonna let
And-
Tae Le Brae,
Oh, Tae Le Brae.
D. Le Brae.
Tae Le Brae.
Okay, well, take the money out. Hey, but before we pull the raffle, I do want to say this. Everybody that's out here watching this show live, Make sure you go on YouTube and subscribe
Please.
Oh,
to
hold on a
Love.
second. We're not just on YouTube no more. We on Apple. We on Spotify. We on Google Music.
Right.
The website. Go ahead, tell them what's more than that.
So I mean, yeah, go and check us out. I know YouTube has the most of the shows on there. You can go and pull up Love, Lust, Sex, and Music. Like, subscribe, share. Check us out, man. Comment. Make sure you comment. Give us some feedback.
Bullshit, let us know. If Remy and Trina talking too much, let us know.
Remy did all the talking tonight.
All right. So that winning ticket, 9508. 9508.
9508. Last four numbers. 9508. Who got the ticket? 9508.
That Yomi.
Is that
9508. Yomi. Yomi.
I think this will fit.
Yomi.
I think this will fit.
Nice little stroke there, sir.
All
There's
right.
a lot of prophylactic in them.
Yomi Yonkers.
You got some custom-made Love Lust shot glasses in there. All right, that's the winning ticket. You got some customized, and if that, but if the shirt doesn't fit you, that's the extra large in there.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's the
Thank
extra
you for
large.
participating, my brother. Yes, sir.
All right. So listen,
Congratulations.
we shouted out the Red Bull. We told the people where to find us.
Yep.
We had
Last thing we told y'all is when you fucking with the Love, Lust, Sex, and Music,
you gotta leave your morals at the gate.
the door, the gate.
Leave your
You gotta leave your
morals
morals at the gate.
at the motherfucking door.
Forget your morals.
On that note, we out. Make sure you
Yep.
like, subscribe, share,
All
comment.
right. Good night.
Change your
We out.
mindset and it will change your pockets.
But you ain't no hoodlum rat. I'm just trying to feel up on you. Tell me where your mood is at. Hey.